Okay, in this video we're going to show the process of what happens when the automated Meridian Flip occurs in SGP. I set the system to prepare for the Meridian Flip 4 minutes before it's due. That gives me time to effectively have everything ready. My mount prefers to go before the Meridian so that it completes beforehand. And I make it 4 minutes because most of my subs run for 5 minutes, so I don't want to be in a situation where I go past the Meridian. Not for any, the mount can, I just don't want to, so I try and do it beforehand. So let's fast forward. You can see at this point the mount is waiting effectively to do the flip. It's I believe just gonna wait until that's ready. So let's fast forward. This would be happening normally when I'm asleep, so this is at about 1:30 in the morning, but I sort of stayed up to record this just to watch it. So the first thing it does is it takes a photo of the current position of the telescope. It's going to then plate solve that. So it's taken a very short exposure, it's only like 15 seconds long. Sends that image to plate solve 2. It determines what the position is and returns that. So it will stop the auto guider. It's now doing the flip. So that's going to take a little bit of time as it spins around. In my instance, I would normally try and use SGP to control the dome as well, because it's a bit smarter in that way, and it won't move the dome unnecessarily. It has a problem at the moment where the slit alignment of the dome and the telescope is not working correctly compared to every other method in other programs. So I'm letting the dome driver do the positioning based on where the telescope is pointing. Unfortunately, it just polls to do that. So that means that every sort of 30 or 60 seconds, whatever, set the interval, it will see where the scope is and then move. So you could see in this instance it moved once to the wrong position, just where it happened to be. Now it's moving again to where it is supposed to be. Until SGP can sort out that problem, I can't really rely on it, because the scope won't end up being aligned with the sky. It ends up just pointing to the inside of the dome. So after it's moved, it's capturing another image to plate solve where it ended up now. So this will now be flipped, so you can see the galaxy is upside down compared to where it was, rotated 180 degrees. So it's done a plate solve. Because the slew was so long, there's an error in how far. It's just a mechanical error in that. So we're out by 1,000 odd pixels in RA and 360 odd in DEC. So it knows how far it's out. It moved the scope. It took another photo. It's determined that where it actually is. That then has gone through and gone, okay, it's within tolerance. Can't remember what the tolerance is set for, but it's you know, a couple of hundred pixels. So it will restart the auto guider, and at that point we're effectively finished the entire process, and before it starts again, it's going to do our auto-focusing routine. The auto-focusing routine starts effectively on one side of the point of where it's being focused, runs through a number of steps through the ideal focus point to the other side of out of focus. Then it'll determine what the number should be, takes another image at that focal point and validates it. Setting up things like the automatic Meridian Flip and the autofocus is a lot of trial and error, but once you've got the parameters correct for your setup, it's fantastic. It just works. Hopefully this has proved a little bit interesting, and don't let a few failures stop you. Give it a go.